Constitution. During the freedom struggle, nationalists began imagining and planning what free India would be like. The long experience of authoritarian rule under the British had convinced Indians that free India should be a democracy. But how would India become a democracy? A group of 299 members met for almost 3 years to work out the ways in which a democratic government would be set up in India and laid down the rules for its functioning. This group of 299 members was the Constituent Assembly of India, which framed the Indian Constitution. In this video, we are going to learn about the key features of the Indian Constitution, which was created by the Constituent Assembly. These features are what makes India a strong democracy. The first key feature of the Constitution is federalism. Federalism means the existence of more than one level of government. That is, the central government which is responsible for the whole country, state governments which are responsible for their states, local governments which are responsible for the cities and villages. As India is a big country, one level of government cannot solve the problems of the whole nation. The work of the government is divided among these 3 levels based on 3 lists given in the Constitution. The central government makes laws on the matters in the Union list such as defense of the country, citizenship, war and peace, and railways. The state government makes laws on the matters in the state list such as public order, public health and sanitation, state police, taxes on lands and buildings, and markets and fairs. Both the central and the state governments can make laws on the matters in the concurrent list. So now we know that the different levels of government derive their authority from the Constitution. The second key feature of the Indian Constitution is a parliamentary form of government. Under this form of government, the different levels of government derive authority from the people who elect them to power. Citizens elect their representatives to the parliament and the state legislative assemblies. These elected representatives who form the government are accountable to the parliament and the state legislative assemblies and through them to the people. The third key feature of the Indian Constitution is the separation of powers. Let's understand what this means. According to the Constitution, there are 3 organs of the government. The legislature, which refers to our elected representatives, the executive, a smaller group of people responsible for running the government, and the judiciary, or the system of courts. To prevent the misuse of power, the Constitution says that each organ of the government should exercise different powers. The next key feature of the Indian Constitution is the fundamental rights. The Indian Constitution guarantees some basic rights to every individual. These rights, which prevent the misuse of power by the state or by majority communities, are known as fundamental rights. Yet another feature of the Indian Constitution is secularism. This means that India does not have an official state religion. All religions are treated with equal respect. So today we learned about the 5 features of the Indian Constitution: federalism, a parliamentary form of government, separation of powers, fundamental rights, and secularism. These features make our Constitution unique and enable the functioning of a democratic government.